We would be honored if you would join us.
Hello there, Star Wars action figure fans and collectors, with another vintage collection figure review for you today from Jedi Survivor with the Rocket Launcher Trooper. Another great idea from Hasbro to get the Stormtroopers out. If you want an army build, you know, you can continue to get one version of a Stormtrooper or another without just having a regular Stormtrooper on a card all the time. This is just a nice little way to keep Stormtroopers coming out. You can disregard the pauldron, you can get a different weapon, and you can just build up the ranks. You can continue just having Stormtroopers coming out, which is fantastic, which is what we've been asking for a long time. And just the clever way of differentiating them on the card, you know, just as the carded collectors get a little bit of something too, which is great. Coming in for VC369. Rocket Launcher Troopers form the bulk of the Empire's anti-armor infantry. Their RPS-6 smart rocket launchers fire long-range, highly destructive seeker missiles that rarely miss. Unless you're a Jedi like Cal Kestis and you can just sort of push them back at them and have them flying over the edge. Which is super satisfying to see and do. But do like the artwork on the card here. Stormtrooper looks pretty solid. We know this is the peak sort of Stormtrooper sculpt. Long may it rain. Not much really to improve on with this one. It's even got that sort of green tinge to the eye lenses, but we'll bust this one open and have a look and take a good look at the rocket launcher. It looks damn good. So let's do that. Alright, here he is out of the packaging. Weapon in tow, ready to go. Let's take a look at this thing. This is super cool. Yeah, the Black Series just got this weapon to come with a range trooper. But yeah, this is the first time we're seeing this in 3.75, to my knowledge. I don't believe we've seen this yet. But yeah, it's looking pretty damn cool. Really, really nice. Cool looking weapon. Definitely packs a bit of heat. We're always frustrating in the game when you don't see where they're launching from and you're just trying to circle around and find where the bloody buggers are. But yeah, that's cool. Fantastic. And yeah, obviously the standard Stormtrooper with a pauldron. You can't count the pauldron as another accessory. Quite simply, you pop the head off, pop that off, pop the head back on, and you've got yourself another standard Stormtrooper for your ranks, which is fantastic, really cool. You may even have a slightly different head there just to get it up off the ground a little bit more, off the shoulders, just to accommodate the fit of that pauldron a little bit. But I'd like the pauldron on this one. I think it looks cool, just to differentiate things a little bit. But yeah, still that solid, dare I say, definitive Stormtrooper sculpt for 3 3/4. Yeah, you can sort of see the lenses on the eyes. Sort of green tinge to them. It's actually not. It seems to be appearing brighter on the camera here, as more so than it is in person. You're looking at it on the shelf, you wouldn't even notice. You'd think that's black. But still cool. In all the other details, just the little dots, they're painted on nicely. It's been well put together. A little bit of a gap there at the cheek, at the bum cheek. Hasn't sort of sat flush at the underneath of the belt. That's all right. It's not a bad thing to fix. Probably the only update they could do with the Stormtrooper is change the thigh joints to get the barbells instead of the hinges. But you know, I dare say that'll be the last thing. As soon as they've done that, it'd be Stormtrooper gold. Won't need to change much at all. He's got the little canister on the back. And they're red on the pauldron, nicely painted. Before I arm him up with the rocket launcher, we'll go through the articulation. Obviously, we saw before, he's got the ball-jointed head. Yeah, the double barbell in there. Just allows that nice range of movement. Ball hinges in the shoulders, ball hinges in the elbows, ball hinges in the wrists. On the left hand, you've got an in and out hinge. On the right, you've got an up and down hinge. Got the ball joint in the torso there, good range of movement. Again, you've got the ball hinge in the hips, swivels at the thighs there, ball hinge in the knees, good range of movement, ball hinges in the ankles, and the rocker joint in the foot too. And I will get him on a KR stand so we can make sure he's going to stand up nice and straight. I think he'll be okay. It's a nice snug fit. They're not the deepest of peg holes there. There we go. That one seems to be okay. It's enough to keep that on there. That's not going anywhere, so that's good. Now I'm interested to see how we can get this thing onto the figure. Got one handle there. Alright, well, that was nice and simple. You just got to sort of pivot that wrist articulation down a little bit. Let's see if we can reach. A little bit of fiddling to do. It's a little bit tricky behind the camera. But yeah, you can get him armed and ready to fire this monster weapon. I like the idea of maybe putting his leg up on a rock or something. Just give him that sort of extra feeling of balance. But that's pretty damn good. That looks nice. So it doesn't really sit on the shoulder, but that's alright. You get a little bit more bend in that elbow. Bring that hand around to the front a little bit more. Just to get him facing a little bit further forward. Like I said, it's a little bit tricky behind the camera here, but and the plastic of the hands is a little bit soft, so it's a little bit tricky. It's going to be a little bit of patience, and you'll get that in there. There we go. See another nice addition to the militia, the Imperial militia. So it looks pretty damn good to me. I'm always happy to add some different variations of stormtroopers, and you know, if I ever need to shoot a photo or something with some more stormtroopers, I can just move the bits off of them and have a normal standard Stormy. So that's cool. But yeah, another nice addition. Once again, he's VC369. Coming up on the rumoured super important 375. Hasbro's going to do a nice nod to something. We'll see what that's going to be. But yeah, very cool figure. Thank you for checking it out. I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, give the video a thumbs up. If you're new, subscribe. That would be awesome. And yeah, hope to see you again for the next one. There's plenty more videos coming up. Until then, May the force be with you always.